to start with a song?
We're going to start with a couple of songs.
A couple of songs.
Inspired by our maternal grandparents.
And I may need a
You
paper.
may need a paper.
Yes.
It's probably a good idea because I've got one.
Okay.
Any mandolin players out there, that's not a capo.
Okay.
You didn't see it.
This first one is called the Bellbird Song. And if Tom happens to start singing as well, that would be nice. Little
He
harmony
would be
there.
welcome.
Little harmony.
Let's go.
Yep. On a bend in a river where the green grass is gone, a couple was courting to the sweet velvet song. Marry me, Ruby, I'll marry you, John, and we'll live by the river where the velvet roll home, with a team of strong horses and a dog by his side, chilling the harder to support his new bride. I married you, Ruby. You married me, Tom, and we live by the river where the velvets go home. She bore him a daughter who brought joy to their life. She baked bread on a wood stove like any good wife. Here she is free, she's beautiful, John, and she lived by the river where the velvets go home. Oh, the country it faltered, great depression arrived. Milk prices bottomed, and the seven shall die. Hold my hand, please. Hold on to me, Tom, and we'll breathe by the river where the velvets go home. Now a new generation looks after the land. Memory lingers as we walk hand in hand. We remember you, Ruby. We think of you, Tom, as we sit while Steve gets his guitar, so the next song, Tom, our grandfather, our maternal grandfather, we didn't know him. He died before, actually before our mum and dad were married. But he was a storyteller, and we grew up with this, this horrific, scary story from our uncles about these two characters. And they were called Dan Dorman and Peter Nimbleton.
So their function was to scare the kids away from all the water hazards on the farm. Because there'd been a history of a drowning a generation before. Our
grandparents, yeah. So our
great-grandparents lost a child, a 2-year-old, to drowning in not in a dam, just in a water hole.
Have you heard of two golden men? Now don't heard of Peter Nimbleton. They'll take you away to their Isle of Peace, waiting down low in the mud so deep. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down to the water hole. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down to the water hole. Early morn on the shining bank, fog closing in on the darkened deck. Cattle roll as they get scared. Oh, Peter Nimbleton and Dan are there. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down to the water hole. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down to the water hole. Time to be on that call. With a swill from the kitchen, they'll be coming for. They're waiting to pounce by the big red door. That's Dan Dorman and Peter Nimbleton. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down to the water hole. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down to the water hole. I'm on blank. Back to me, but the snare is such, the bait is laid. When the sun comes up, into our trap they'll stray. But a wisp of wind out of the shoreline, Dan Dorman and Peter Nimbleton disappear. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down to the water hole. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down to the water hole. Everyone can sing. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down to the water hole. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down
So I like to walk around the two lakes down here as often as I can. I was out there one day walking around and there was a young couple having a bit of a snob on their picnic blanket over near the powder magazine. And so by the time I'd gone about 100 metres, I'd written the first verse of this into the phone. I got me a picnic basket, got me a picnic rug, got me my honey, don't need no money, it's better than any drug. Got us a bottle of champagne wine, we each got a long tall glass. And when we kiss, my heart starts to miss, just sits me on my ass. Doesn't get much better than this. Doesn't get much better than this. Sitting on the bank of the river, waiting for the fish to bite. Ain't in a hurry, no need to worry, everything feels just right. Along came a big old flathead fish, she damn near pulled me in. But I reeled in the line and landed a fine, she left me with a great big grin. Doesn't get much better than this. Get much better than this. Sometimes when you're thinking that life is telling you shit, you need to realize it's just the way you look at it. Living in this wide brown country with all of that open space feels so good just to be alive and a member of the human race. Got my belly full of damn fine food, a roof right over my head. Everything's alright, 'cause I was born white and I sure wouldn't want to be dead. Doesn't get much better than this. Doesn't get much better than this. Doesn't get much better than this. Oh no. There's a line in there that may be misinterpreted by some people, I hope not, about everything's all right, I was born white. Jerry, who's here, took us into the Mutitjulu community at Uluru, where I witnessed third world poverty in my own country, and that's where that comes from. So, just by way of explanation, I'm not a white supremacist.
The other thing that I'd like to acknowledge, Jerry, because Steve and I would not be writing songs if it wasn't for that man right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the waiting room. It's a little self-explanatory. If you know Bill Wakely, there's a little bit of Bill Wakely in it, David's father. Also, a little bit of our one of our paternal uncles, Uncle Peter. I'm sitting in the waiting room, waiting for the call, dancing with the devil and praying for my soul. I've done some things I'm proud of, some that I regret. I'm sitting in the waiting
Watch him shove the train into the buffer at the end. I hung around when they come home, got up at their steam. Drove that train along the track, fulfilled my childhood dream. I've been sitting in the waiting room, waiting for the call, dancing with the devil and praying for my soul. I've done some things I'm proud of, some that I regret. I'm sitting in the waiting room, I'll get to heaven yet. Now my body's broken, my heart is slowing down. I don't remember yesterday or where I live in town. Still recall the things I did, the stuff that I did wreck. And if I catch you doing them, I'll wring your flaming neck. I'm sitting in the waiting room, waiting for the call, dancing with the devil and praying for my soul. I've done some things I'm proud of, some that I regret. I'm sitting in the waiting room, I'll get to heaven yet. I'm sitting in the waiting room, I'll get to heaven yet.
Yet another instrument, Jane.
Another, this will be our last one. So Steve's the older brother, and he might have done a few things when he was young, and of course I was the good girl. So, and we grew up in Mafra, and there's sort of Mafra references in this song. So if you're from Mafra now, or
You've got somebody knocking at the door.
someone knocking at the door.
Yes, and so, because having a lot of instruments, then you have to write songs for each one. So this sprang out of noodling around on the banjo and a bit of an idea that I had.
Keep talking.
Yes, so as Liz said, I was the groundbreaker, being the eldest, and yeah, I probably was a bit of a brat. I got up to a fair amount of mischief in my misspent youth, and you good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is called Mafra Boy. Summers by the river or at the swimming pool, smoking ciggies, drinking beer and getting in fights, playing the pool at Barnfield shop and staying up all night with that boy. Born and bred, it's a wonder that I'm not in jail, it's a wonder I'm not dead, I'm a Mafra boy, through and through. Telephone down lungs, I'm a Mafra boy, born and bred. It's a wonder that I'm not in jail, it's a wonder I'm not dead, I'm a Mafra boy, through and through. They can take you out of Mafra, can't take Mafra out of you. I used to ride a motorbike, I used to like had a little bit to drink, we might have smoked some drugs. We crashed Doug's car into a ditch, staggered back to town. Doug's wife might have killed him if I hadn't been around. Oh, man, for boy, golden bread. It's a wonder that I'm not in jail. It's a wonder I'm not dead. I'm a man for boy, through and through. They can take you out of mouth, but can't take my you. Sitting in a top pub, drinking beer and telling lies, watching Eagles footy games, eating apple pie. Here's to all the Mafeking boys who didn't make it through. I'm surprised it wasn't me, and I'm glad it wasn't you. I'm a Mafeking boy, born and bred. It's a wonder that I'm not in jail. It's a wonder I'm not dead. I'm a Mafeking boy, through and through. They can take you out of Mafeking, can't take Mafeking out of you. I'm a Mafeking boy, Mafeking boy, Mafeking boy, Thank you very much. That's it for us.
That's it for us. Have a little, we're going to have a little break, and Bill and Frank and Dave